with profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters. We bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I nostri programmi sono offerti in molte lingue. Consultate suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The catch is that, at the moment, the percentage of human vegans is not enough. Maybe at the moment only 30% are vegan. Vegetarians are not much help because they're still linked with the animal people through their milk or their eggs, or even eat fish people and call that vegetarian. So they are not pure enough to make some bricks to build this project of salvation. So vegans are the ones that can save the planet. After all the hurdles have been removed, the karma has been removed.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Vegan, one new flower blooms in heaven.
You welcome to Palestine.
Thank you.
O Gaza, count your blessings, make peace, love the living.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
You are welcome in my house.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Alaxese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian. In the Balearic Islands, upon witnessing someone caring for an animal person in need, you can express appreciation for the kindness by saying, "It's increíble," which means you are incredible in Catalan, one of the official languages of this archipelago. My name is Lucia. The nature-loving people of the Balearic Islands, just like you, are enchanted by the melodious songs of the bird people. Let us extend love, protection, and appreciation to all the precious beings who share our world, recognizing their inherent beauty. The Balearic Islands are an archipelago in the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of eastern Spain. The four largest islands are Majorca, Ibiza, Formentera, and Menorca. On all the island's shores, beautiful blue waters meet white sands, with 262 beaches that curve around Majorca alone. The island of Ibiza is known for its own town, called Da Vila. Once a stone fortress, this UNESCO World Heritage Site has been transformed into vibrant and colorful cobblestone streets. Formentera Island is the go-to spot for nature lovers who can delight in its secluded beaches and pristine environment. Finally, the island of Menorca welcomes arriving boats into Mahon, the second largest natural port in the Mediterranean. Protected areas of the Balearic Islands include Cesalines Natural Park, a large marine region with the primary goal of conserving Posidonia. The Posidonia plant, also known as seagrass, forms beautiful underwater meadows and is often called the lungs of the sea because of its tremendous ability to generate oxygen. It is also home to hundreds of species of marine plants and animals. Preservation efforts of these vital ocean meadows include avoiding damage to the plants through encouraged assistance by Balearic personnel as well as ecological buoys. We learned many fascinating facts while visiting the beautiful Balearic Islands with you, dedicated viewers. May your lives always be smooth and filled with blessings from the divine.
Turned vegan and looking better now? No one told you this side effect? Well, you know now, man.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world, the needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witnessed countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves, the Supreme Master.
Africa,
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real, lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse, it's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Lucy Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Con una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations will shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet, and it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
Today, we are blessed to present Supreme Master Ching Hai's message entitled A Mini Bag to Renew the World, Part 2 of 3, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on November 18th, 2023.
Russia, go home now.
Let me turn this off and I try to remember what else. Okay, I've just looked into some of my notes and I remember now something more. And that kind of yard that I just mentioned has sand, but it's kind of wobbling sand. It's not flat and stable like the sand on our beach. It's wobbling. I don't know why it's wobbling. I don't have time to research into that. Besides, it's not that important. As long as it can contain the karma, then I'm happy already. Oh God. I have to turn on the light to see some more because I talk in darkness. I have more concentration without light and without seeing anything around me. Recently, it has been like that. I don't talk with a big light or camera is in front of me with a cameraman and all that like before. I have to concentrate deeply, more profoundly than many other public talks. So if I want to read a little bit of my note, I have to turn the flashlight on and then turn it off quickly. It's not simple, yeah? After the karma is all removed, the karma world would collapse. Or to quote precisely the words of His Majesty, the King of Karma, the karma world is killed, meaning no more world will be created with all that kind of karma that humans have made all this time. Meaning that no karma world will be in existence due to that energy of the huge, huge, huge karma of humankind. So the karma king, of course, would have no job and would complain. Like, for example, this cannot be allowed like that. How can you remove karma? It's removed in secret, but after it's all gone, he will know. And, of course, the master has to tell him that this is not fair, to put all that world karma on a master, because the master didn't do anything wrong, just tried to help the children of God. And that's what God wants, the children to be good, to be helped, to be free. So according to the karmic law, this is not fair, not just, that the master has to be punished alone. And even then cannot clean all the world karma. So for that, I told the karma king that either he has to ask God for another job, or I will find a job for him, or he just follows me and goes to the new realm with me and relaxes, enjoys privilege, pleasure, happiness, and bliss, instead of day in, day out having to look at those ugly documents of humans' wickedness and suffering and animal people, torture and all that, and write it all down. That's no good, is it? So he agreed. That's one thing. So he will follow the teaching of the master and will go to the new realm and enjoy the relaxed, beautiful time instead of dealing with all this ugly stuff from humans and other things that are so ugly, so gruesome, so cruel, so, you know it, I have no words now. So terrible, terrible. And, of course, humans who stay on the planet without karma temporarily, everything is on hold, will not be punished, and whatever exists will continue. But the demons and the devils who have no souls anyway, who were born and live by the bad karmic energy of humans and maybe some animals or just humans actually, animal people, they're just doing their job, even though it doesn't look good for the animal people, their job they're doing, but they're helping the planet to be rid of disease or negative zombies in the sea or in the mountains or in the earth, for example. So only human beings doing things consciously, purposely, that create such bad, terrifying energy to give birth to demons and devils. Thus, these have to also be removed to some other uninhabited planet with no other beings there, similar to the yard that I mentioned before. And they have to stay there until they move into some kind of a hellish world, and until they perish automatically with time, until the time comes when no more bad energies fit them, fit their existence. Oh, this speech is difficult. I keep stumbling with words. I feel it's difficult to talk. You know, it's difficult for words to come out, not smoothly. So now you know what it's like. You know, it's a lot of work. It's not all that easy, okay? But it is doable, thanks God. Due to God's grace, it's doable. Now you ask me, what is the catch? The catch is that at the moment, you know, the percentage of human vegans is not enough. Maybe at the moment only 30% are vegan. Vegetarians are not much help because they're still linked with the animal people through their milk or their eggs, or even eat fish people and call that vegetarian. So they are not pure enough to make some bricks to build this project of salvation. So vegans are the ones that can save the planet. After all the hurdles have been removed, the karma has been removed, for example, like that. And with the agreement of His Majesty, the King of Karma. Oh, by the way, the King of Karma is also reincarnated on earth, just like any other human. You see? Yes. What else now? Okay, fine. A person who incarnates on earth, any person, mostly if they are human, they have a soul, they have some job to do. I don't mean a physical job. I mean, apart from a physical job, they have another duty. Just like, for example, the Buddha or Jesus Christ, they were born as humans, but they are not human. But even then, when they were human, they had to do their duty for some period of time or all their life. It depends. Like Kabir, Saint Kabir, he had been working as a weaver, you know, all his life, yeah? And had a wife even. But the wife was also a saint, an absolutely obedient disciple. I told you many stories about how obedient she was, okay? So we don't waste a lot of time here. And Buddha was a prince, you know, right? And had a wife, had 500 concubines, and a son even. But then that's not his only job. Later he relinquished that position as a future king and became a wandering monk. You know the story, so I also won't repeat it. Just for example, the Buddha was born as a human, but he is a Buddha. Jesus Christ was born, looked like a human form, but he is the Son of God, the only Son of God. So the king of karma also is born on this planet in order to really connect with humankind, in order to know what they do more precisely than if he just stayed in the karma world and just looked through invisible instruments. It's more precise, more accurate, more effective. If any saints and sages or any dutiful diva want to do their duty well, then they have to be reborn also on the planet as a human. And that's why many scriptures and good religion always mention that you have to find a living master, because electricity in the air has no use to you, to your appliances in the house, if you don't have a cable and a socket to plug your instruments into to take electricity for it to work. Okay? Just the physical world is like that. In the heavenly world, it's not like that. It's different. You don't need physical instruments, but you still need masters, even though they're not in the physical like the humans. But you still need masters to teach you more, to bring you up to higher worlds, etc., and bless you more if you're not already in their world or in a higher heaven. Yeah. Not just anyone who attains the 5th level or 4th level can be a master. It has to also be decided, assigned by God Almighty through the ultimate master. Okay? In the physical world, the ultimate master also incarnates as a human and then decides, blesses whom to be his or her disciples, and then teaches them and elevates them to a higher dimension. And in the higher world, the ultimate master also manifests in different levels in order to teach other beings. But there are also other saints and sages and other kings of different worlds helping, Buddhas of different planes also helping. If you are already in a higher dimension, just like in the world you have different teachers for kindergarten, for primary school, for high school, for college, for universities, etc. Now where am I? Forgot. What is it then? I turn off this recording and I have to remember or read my notes. Okay, I'm back now. I just remembered. This karma is very huge, very huge, very huge. So it's not like you say, okay, I'm going to remove the karma and it's done. It's not like that. It takes, it could be years, slowly, secretly. But the thing is, you can't do that by earth time. You have to do that by heaven time. It's quicker. Just like 1 year, it becomes like 1 second. Or 10 years become 1 second. Similar like that. It could be more, okay? I'm just saying some numbers so that you can grasp the difference. And do that by the heavenly method and with the soul and the power of the ultimate master, which is manifested on earth with the help of the ultimate master in high heaven. Speaking with the ultimate master's own word is yonder, in word yonder. That's what he said to me. And above all, of course, by the grace and mercy of the Most High Almighty God. It takes a lot of organizing, arranging, and negotiating. If it could be done, okay, like that.
By reducing or eliminating animal products from our diet, we can help end farmed animal suffering entirely. If we do this together, we can make the world kinder. Diane Morgan, vegetarian.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Ghana is one of them. Ghana, Criminal Code, Section 303. This section on cruelty to animals states that any person who cruelly beats or ill-treats an animal individual is guilty and liable to a fine of up to 500,000 Ghanaian cedi or $89,800 US. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
All this that I have told you now is done, but I'm still waiting for the cat to mature. We're still waiting for the vegan critical mass to come in, because right now the human beings are at only 30% vegan, yeah? But luckily we have tons and tons and, oh my God, numerous animal people who are vegans as well, and that's added on to our luck, to our store of merit. But we're still short by another 50+%. And I hope after a while, because the karma cannot be held off too long. I mean, the new karma that humans are creating cannot be ignored for too long, even for their lesser quantity.
Пожалуйста, прекратите это кровопролитие. Верните мне моего сына и другим матерям верните детей. Прекратите это.
Папа, качает.
Your parents, women, children are missing you. And you yourself are missing them too. By all means, try all your might. Escape Putin's war to stay alive.
Enlightened viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled A Mini Bag to Renew the World, Part 2 of 3 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Knowledge of God from Education by Ellen G. White, Vegetarian, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May you be showered with the grace of the heavens.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.